that she must be in it for the money. The gossipers not realizing that Simon isn't exactly Bill Gates, even if he resembles him. In fact, Jenna's numbered Swiss account dwarfs their modest savings and Simon's 401k. Her older stepdaughter, Willow, bursts into the kitchen, backpack slung over her shoulder. She's wearing her high school uniform and customary scowl. The skirt looks shorter than regulation. Jenna's sure she's had it altered, but she's always walking a tightrope with Willow, so she doesn't say anything. Pick your battles. "Good morning," Jenna says with exaggerated cheeriness that would give even Simon a run for his money. Willow mumbles something, opens the refrigerator, sighs at some unstated grocery store failure on Jenna's part. "Pancakes?" Simon asks earnestly. He's immune to the 17-year-old's morning gloom. "Can't. Ride's here." Jenna says, "I can get you some fruit or something for the road." Willow gives her a "you can't be serious" look before she leaves the kitchen with another mumble and the front door slams. Jenna gets it. Willow lost her mother. Jenna knows what that feels like. Maybe one day they'll be able to talk about it together. Simon sets a plate in front of Jenna, smiles. He doesn't ask her what's on her agenda today. He never does. They met on Match.com a year ago, 3 years after the girl's biological mother succumbed to cancer. They married 6 months later to the consternation of Simon's family and friends. "To hell with them all," he always says, the rare times he curses. And Willow will come around, just give her time. Jenna's not so sure about that. After breakfast, she kisses Simon goodbye, does the dishes, gathers Lulu's backpack. At the bus stop, the little girl stays on the sidelines, still too shy to join the other kids huddled on the picturesque block of their affluent village outside Washington, D.C. Jenna understands. The other moms still haven't taken to Jenna either. Simon always jokes that they're intimidated by her looks. She doesn't think it's that, but she'll keep trying. She smiles at Karen, the perfectly named queen bee of the neighborhood moms. The gesture goes unrequited. Jenna joins the other parents waving to the tiny windows on the yellow school bus, all seeming part saddened, part elated at the departure of their children for a few precious hours. As the bus disappears in a trail of black exhaust, Jenna notices a woman across the street who seems to be staring at her. She's not one of the usual bus stop parents. She has a pretty, heart-shaped face, high cheekbones. Someone new in the neighborhood, maybe? Too young to be a mom. An au pair? Jenna raises her hand to wave, but the woman turns away. Not even fellow outcasts want to be friends. Jenna watches a long moment as the woman crosses the street to avoid the other parents chatting on the sidewalk. Back at the house, Jenna contemplates a shower. But it's SoulCycle day. She's already done her miles, so she could skip it, but they prepaid a fortune for the classes. Besides, what else does she have to do other than clean the house, which Simon already keeps immaculate? Tax lawyers, she's learned, are people of precision. Still, there's dry cleaning to pick up, a run to Whole Foods for Simon's favorite steaks, Willow's veggie burgers. After running her errands, she again considers skipping spin class. Then a text arrives. "See you at SoulCycle." That's weird. She's not meeting anyone at class. She doesn't really have any friends. The message is from an unfamiliar number. Maybe it's the next wave of advertising technology. They not only read your mind on your social media feed, now it's your texts. Maybe it's the person she met in class last week who was friendly to her. Though Jenna doesn't recall giving the woman her number. By noon, she's rushing into the lobby of the SoulCycle on Massachusetts Avenue downtown. Though the studio is only 7 miles from Jenna's house, it took 40 minutes to get there. DC traffic is brutal, but it's still nothing compared to Shanghai or Kabul. There's a SoulCycle in Bethesda, much closer to home. But old habits from her single days are hard to break, and Emma L. is her favorite instructor.